First of all, can you imagine if you had a Rolls Royce? And I mean, we've all seen the video of the Rolls Royce when you started, and then you have the logo pop out, and you take this logo off the Rolls Royce. Does it still give you the same pleasure that you want? When you start out the car, when you start your car, when you hear the sound of that engine, do you still feel that same buzz? And when I'm talking of a Rolls Royce, in this case, I'm talking of Real Madrid. I mean, like, every Real Madrid fan right now would be thinking to themselves, like, what's happened to our football club? This club is the premier football club in the whole world. One of the football clubs that whenever they come calling, you just can't turn them down. But currently, you just look at Madrid and you see a huge and a whole lot of dysfunction in the team. I liken them to a Rolls Royce because this is like a luxury car, a luxury football club. A luxury football club that is accustomed to having talented players like in every single position. They could have, you take the left back out, you take Marcelo out 7 period, you have Contrao in, you take Marcelo out, you have Mendy in, you take Albiol out, then you had Carvajal coming in as well. But currently you look at Madrid and they're in disarray at the moment. There's a huge fear of them dropping down to the Europa League, which is something that I'm sure that most Madrid fans never saw coming or saw happening in the longest time. Now, when you talk about a car, you just get worried about, so who's the driver behind it? Who's the one pushing the car? Who's the one taking the car to the final destination? Zinedine Zidane is the one doing it. If you're talking about experience, both as a player and as a coach, you probably wouldn't find anyone more accomplished, is the word, than Zizou is. So the question now is, where's the problem? Obviously, Zizou came out yesterday and said he's not going to retire. Well, not retire, but he's not going to step down. But then the thing is, where do they go from here? They're not playing well defensively. They're all over the place. Rafael Varane looks a shadow of himself. Varane was someone that we always knew that his pace will always help him cover up, and he made Ramos look a whole lot better than we thought Ramos would ever look. But now when you look at the team, you start asking yourself, so who has been the better defender for Madrid in the longest time? Has it really been Ramos? Has Ramos been the one that's been commanding in that position enough to let Varane still shine? Or does it just mean that Varane is just like in huge decline at the moment? The situation at Real Madrid is one of the situations in football now that make you ask yourself, do I really believe that the golden generation of Madrid, the team that won 3 Champions League trophies in a row, wasn't just all hinged on the back of one man, Cristiano Ronaldo? Now I'm talking of Ronaldo as the emblem on the Rolls Royce, and since that emblem has been taken off, the club hasn't been able to function and be able to hit the heights that they've hit when Ronaldo was around. Now when you talk of Ronaldo, everyone just thinks about the glamour. Everyone looks at the guy on social media, the wealth. People most times overlook the hard work part of it. And I liken Ronaldo to only one other athlete in the whole world, and that's LeBron James. These two athletes, they have like one single thing in common, and that's every single team they've left have always struggled. I'll give you a huge breakdown now. Look at Manchester United since Cristiano Ronaldo left. They've never been able to replace the number 7 jersey. They've never been able to replace the person that was able to take that team and take that jersey to where it's meant to be. So many players have tried. Di Maria has tried, Alexis Sanchez has tried, Memphis Depay has tried, Radamel Falcao has tried. All huge names in the world of football, but none of them have been able to replicate what this man has done. I liken Cristiano Ronaldo to LeBron James because look at every place LeBron has left. LeBron leaves Cleveland, the Cavaliers find themselves in the lottery. They were able to draft Kyrie simply because they were in the lottery, so they were drafting number 1 all the times LeBron James was not in Cleveland. LeBron goes to the Miami Heat, he wins trophies there, he leaves the Miami Heat, goes back to Cleveland. What happens to the Heat? The Heat are in decline. The Heat are drafting from the lottery positions. LeBron leaves Cleveland and goes to the Lakers. What's happened to Cleveland? Cleveland are drafting players from the lottery. What has LeBron done since? He has won trophy for the Lakers. See, one thing I've learned in life is talent isn't everything, but dedication is the most important thing. And sports is one thing that teaches us a story that you can also have all the lifestyle and all the glamour that you want, but if you're not able to dedicate yourself and apply yourself, then you're not going to be successful in life.